Nuts, and we had a toast to GDBO, which maybe heard goddamn bloody Oxford, and all the tradition that's involved in it.
So, gentlemen, will you raise your glasses and drink with me to the success of Cambridge? To Cambridge.
Cambridge. GDBO.
Well said.
Oxford's team photograph has been taken in the same spot for 100 years.
Right, here we go. Stand face. 1, 2, 3. Lovely.
In more recent times, another photograph has been added to the university album.
What did you buy?
You gotta give your wings.
No way. Yes. This is my idea.
2, 1.
Oxford's send-off to the varsity is a drinks party at the residence of the club president in the grounds of University College.
Fill the team up with as much carbohydrate as we could on the Sunday before, and Oxford got the winning try in the last 5 minutes, and we won by 3 points. And then
put it all down to the pasta.
Yeah, it's that last bit of pasta that just makes all the difference. Except I hope the margin won't be as close as that. We did it the next 2 years, and again we won by 3 points each year. Something went slightly wrong last year, so we've upped the carbohydrate content again. So just hope it works.
Cambridge have stayed overnight in Richmond, a stone's throw from Twickenham. Amid the laughter, nerves are beginning to show.
Right, fellas, for the other final tradition is to put the blazers on the new blues, okay? It's a personal thing. New blues, you pick who you want to put the blazer on you, and it could be a guy who's been a great friend to you, Maybe just be a person that you feel, on the days you want to have the blazer put on. Okay, so if you want to do that now, guys, I'm all free to do it. Okay, so have a good night.
At the Oxford Team Hotel in Kensington, John Allen hands out the match shirts.
Number 3, Henry Naume. We must be ruthless. We must be together. We talked about how lonely it is out there. All right? It's filled with people, but it can be the most lonely place on earth if we're not together. We're one unit today, supporting, encouraging the whole match. Relax and enjoy it. Let's deliver it today. Let's create something special.
And what that embodies, Stu's been pressing home the theme all term. It encompasses the tradition of this proud club. You are the guardians of that tradition. Today, it's your chance to make a little bit of history. Some of you have been waiting 12 months for this match. Some of you a term, some of you a few weeks. The team that performs best are those that go into a game relaxed and quietly confident. Oxford think they're favourites, well, they're going to get a bloody shock. I know they're going to get a shock, and they won't be able to recover from it.
It doesn't actually matter how good the opposition are if you've got self-belief, because they can give you their best shot. You take it, but you know in your heart of hearts that you can come back and make the difference in a big game on a big occasion in front of the pressure that you'll have. And make no mistake, there'll be pressure. I know you guys know that, but doing it in front of 50, 60,000 is a different thing. Is be so focused when you're in the shot for the main opportunity. When you know that if you do the right thing, you'll score. If you do the right thing, you'll stop them scoring, that you do it.
The whole season really revolves around the success and winning this varsity match. It's like the boat race that, no one will ever remember who the losers are.
No matter how many times I've played for England or how many bigger crowds I've played in front of, that first moment will always be very special because it can't be repeated.
Playing a test match is win at all costs. Playing Cambridge was win at all costs.
You have X thousand drunken students there giving it their all for one side or the other, and it's a very partisan crowd, but certainly it made a big impact playing in an international stadium.
Outside the changing rooms, Twickenham is coming alive.
Cambridge! That's a very imposing ground, and you walk out onto that ground and lots of people there and lots of intensity and lots of long grass. Always felt the grass was too long at Twickenham. And yeah, it's a big event.
It's a magnificent occasion, and as I say, it's such a test for all the players, not only the experienced ones, but for the young fellas, you know, who are in for the first time. It must be wonderful to be in the changing room, ready to go out, and then to take the pitch at Twickenham of all places.
Pressure's on them, fellas. Put the pressure on them.
Got to remember how good we are. What we can do.
Yeah, one go left, one go right.
Let them feel it.
Job to do, he can just do a job on
Noise, boys.
Okay, gonna go. Thank you.
Here we go, boys.
The waiting is now over. The next 80 minutes will decide whether the year of training, preparation and team building has been enough. For the winners, glory. For the losers, agony. First blood to Cambridge. Cambridge make a good start. David Lewis converts 2 penalty goals to give the Light Blues a 6-point lead. An early injury to Oxford fly half John Fennell allows Graham Barr to realise his dream, coming on from the bench to claim his first blue. Undeterred by Cambridge's early dominance, Oxford start to fight back. In the dying stages of the first half, Henry Nuomi brushes aside the Cambridge defence to score Oxford's first points. And in the last action of the first half, Ryan O'Mahony adds another 3 points to give Oxford a half-time lead.
Just take a seat, boys. You've also got options because they're wingers standing alone.
Whatever turns you on about rugby and about life has got to come out of the shelf right now. This is 40 minutes.
Legends are made off now. Come on.
40 minutes, fellas. That's it. No head, no regrets, boys.
2, 3.
Oxford! We're not losing this, boys.
Come on, boys.
Here we go.
Come on, let's go.
As the second half begins, Oxford continue to take the game to Cambridge. Intense pressure in the second half results in Oxford extending their lead by another 3 points. But with only minutes to go, Cambridge sub Aki Abiola and 20-year-old undergraduate Charlie Desmond combined to produce the move of the match to bring Cambridge level on points. With a failed conversion attempt, the score remains tied at 11 points all. With time running out, both teams dig deep to grasp victory. For the first time in 35 years, the match ends in a draw. Under the varsity rules, Oxford, as this year's challengers, have to beat Cambridge outright in order to win the trophy. But the draw means that Cambridge now remain the holders for another year.